Hello everyone, Nintendo Gen 64 is here, and welcome back to Let's Play Muppet RaceMania. Today we are going to start the swamp. And joining me for this is CrystalFissure and Liam from the last part.
Is this thing on? Hello?
Yeah, hello,
Liam
yes.
from
Now,
the last
I think I've
part.
already done the race in this, but just for completionist's sake, I'm actually going to do the race again. And try to, if you want to watch the swamp, I'll give you the swamp. So, here we go. And I want to unlock some more cars for these guys, because that's, like, a lot of fun, is unlocking the cars for these characters. All the Muppets have very quirky cars. Some of them are, make sense to the movies, but some of them don't, so, I don't know.
I would have loved a game like CTR to have, multiple cars. Of course, that was one of the best parts about Nitro Fuel, was just having the sheer monumental selection of cars from, all kind of games and series and variations and stuff. But this, for PlayStation 1, this is a shocking amount of vehicles.
Yeah, and they all have different stats, and every character can basically be in every car. It just takes a lot of patience and dedication to unlock them all. Because to unlock them, you have to use your abilities in race, and that gives you whatever cars your opponents are racing.
It's
So
a very unreal way of unlocking things.
yeah, this game has so much unlockable stuff. So there we go, I unlocked 5 new vehicles. Now, in battle mode, you get a good chance to see what the abilities are, but basically, when you use that horn thing, it uses your Muppet's unique ability. And they did not skimp on abilities, by the way. They actually did a good job of making pretty much unique abilities for every Muppet. So, I'm excited to get a chance to show those off. But, oh shit. Wait, he took
the shortcut.
Oh, he took the shortcut. Oh well, I came second, but that doesn't matter because I already won the race when we did the race. So I already have the tick there. So we need to do all these crosses, which requires us to get all the food, all the stars, the movie, and the Muppet, and the Doozer and the token. So let's start adventure, and let's play as Animal, and let's use one of the cars we unlocked.
Animal, the guy that says okay, listen, okay.
Yeah, here's the...
That's Pepe the shrimp, or prawn.
Animal is the guy who plays the drums in the band.
He doesn't have a... It's just gibberish, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he just goes Animal.
Yeah, he's the Pokemon.
Alright, so we're gonna get the banjos. So every track has basically this is a really interesting feature that I haven't really seen implemented in any other game since. But basically you can play these tracks as if they were platformers. And I love this part of the game. This is actually my favorite part of the game, is when you get to ride around the tracks, explore them, and pick up all the things. Now it does get a bit monotonous because you have to do this for every track, including battles and stunts as well. But I love this part of the game.
Basically what it is, it's like the Crystal Collection Challenge in CTR, except they're hidden in other areas in the track, and the track's designed to have hidden bits that are not raceable, which is just brilliant.
Yeah, the tracks are designed with nooks and crannies that you can only really explore, or it's only worth exploring them in the adventure mode.
Exactly.
So there's one up here. Where is it? Please don't tell me. I know the movie token is in here. Please don't tell me it's actually in there with the movie token. Which I think...
Cool.
Okay, good. Alright, see, that's the movie token. I don't want to touch the movie token. As soon as I touch the movie token, I unlock the movie token, and it ends. There we go.
Really? That's so stupid.
Yeah.
This is the one downside. If this was in Mario 64, how you get 100 coins and you get the option to continue, that would be great, because you only do one thing at a time here in the levels.
Yeah, which is...
I guess that's fair.
Pretty monotonous, actually.
You have a timer, so I think you did have enough time to do more than one thing at once.
Yeah, and I also found out that the timer starts at 4 minutes in... This is the NTSC version I'm playing, so, it starts at 4 minutes counting down. In the PAL version, it starts at 3 minutes, for some reason.
Yeah, tough to grow.
Yeah, because I know in Ratchet 5's Let's Play over this, he was using the PAL version because it was off the actual disc he had. And he had only 3 minutes per track, whereas I get 4. But this is a lot of fun, honestly. This game is my go-to if there's a call or something on Discord, or if I'm listening to a podcast or something. This is just a great sort of tune out and kind of play kind of game. And it is very rewarding. Like, as you can see, there's a couple Muppet faces on the track here that we have to sort out as well, and that's a bunch of fun. Like, actually unlocking other characters in this game is an absolute joy. In fact, if you wanted to, you could actually just go through and only unlock characters. Like, there's nothing stopping you from just doing just that. If you don't care about other things, like the actual progression gating in this game is so well done, I think. Like, Liam, do you remember as a kid we would do that every now and then?
I think we did spend more time. But I don't know why, but you and I were sort of drawn to, or maybe I especially was drawn to like looking for shortcuts in tracks. I remember we'd play Mario Kart Double Dash, and it's even back then it would be like I would ignore the race portion and just drive around the track while everyone else was racing.
Yeah, we used to do that a lot. I think a lot of kids do that actually in games. Like, did you ever do that, Fissure?
What?
Like drive around and just explore things in kart races?
Yeah, I did. You know what I did that with for like a heat was Speed Freaks. I was always trying to like find secret areas as a kid.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, go into like waterfalls and stuff. And I mean, you could do it. So it was like kind of there. But yeah, it's like it's kind of that's the thing. Like, to me, it seems like a real no-brainer to do this. To do what Muppet Muppet RaceMania did. You know, like it seems like an obvious thing, but of course, no one else really did it, as you said. So, I mean, it kind of like, wouldn't it have been a good idea if, say, I don't know, like a Sonic game did it or something like that? Because there's been a fair few Sonic racing games over the years.
Oh yeah, I think like this is like the kind of thing that any game really could implement, because like the stars aren't put down like, you know, these like fruit and everything is already in the race, so you're just importing the same assets again and just saying, hey, look, every time you touch it, just subtract it from the total points.
Yeah.
Anyway, there we go. That is the tokens and the stars and the food. So actually, if we go to game menu, you can see that I've got a few green ticks here. So that means next we have to do... I'll do the movie next, because that one's pretty basic.
I'll watch that.
Yeah, we won't watch the movie, but I'll collect the token.
This game is much more dangerous to let's play in the Renaissance era.
Yeah, and this one, and you know, Lilo and Stitch Trouble in Paradise as well has like the movie token situation. That was like the thing. Games rewarded you with watching clips from the movies back in the day.
Which is a strange, nice reward, but strange because most of the time you're gonna have the movie.
Yeah, that's right. And, like, I remember Lion King does that, doesn't it?
But to be fair, as you said last time, or in part 1, this was the first time for us watching some of, like, a lot of the Muppets clips was from this game.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
so I guess it's good.
Like, I never really went out of my way to consume Muppets content other than this game, really. But then once I remember actually renting out, I think from the library of all places, the original Muppets show from the 80s or the 70s, after like playing this game a shit ton. Anyway, just quickly, this guy is Doozer, who's from the show Fraggle Rock, and in every track he shows up, and you have to move him into this like vortexy thing.
Oh,
and
so weird.
And you have to do this for every track to unlock the guy. And there's 30 tracks or 31. Yeah, it's like 30 tracks. Yeah.
Seriously, this game is just so unaccessible. Like, it's hilarious how unaccessible it is.
Is it?
For like a kid.
Oh yeah. There's like a lot.
Oh yeah. I don't think we never got Doozer, did we?
I don't think I ever did all the Doozers. No, I still think to this day I've never done it all.
It's bloody like that's a lot of work.
Yeah, I gotta get some
more.
more.
It's just what's wrong is like just a regular character.
He's not even like that special. Yeah, he doesn't have like any ability that's like cool or anything. Yeah, he's just a guy. He's just a construction worker or something. But yeah, you know, the mystique of Doozer has always been there for me. So there you go.
Doozer Rescue. That's like, do you know what that is? That's like, have you seen that Twitter account for like Dark Souls noun verbs? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, it seems familiar. What is it?
Like, you know, in Dark Souls they've got like bonfire restored, right?
Yeah.
There's a Twitter account that like just there's got like AI for like, you know, water drunk, where it's got like the text for bonfire restored. That's the same as like Doozer Rescue.
Alright, check this out. I gotta unlock Robin, right? Which is Kermit's nephew. Now, to do this, there's this secret part of the track here where you gotta get up here, it lifts you up, and then you gotta like drive over and touch him. And now I have to race him on his course. and I gotta beat him to unlock him.
This is great. This is like unlocking the characters in Super Smash Bros. Melee.
This is
Hey,
how it
to
should have
beat
been
them
in Crash Team Racing as well. Race a
Well,
boss, unlock him, you know? Like, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, okay.
Like, it's like the most logical thing ever. Like, you race the guy, you beat him, you unlock him.
I think in the original Crash Team Racing, they just did that to extend like the game hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you had to do all the gem cups to unlock characters. Those gem
Yeah.
cups take forever to get up to.
Because why would you do them if you can't get Ripper, right?
Yeah, I know,
You
right?
don't
Yeah,
do it.
that's a good point. But in this game, yeah, you have to like unlock them by racing them, or in stunts. They show up in stunts. You don't have to race them in stunts. You just touch them. But I like that you have to locate them in the track and then find them. And some of them are in tricky spots. Like Robin's actually in a somewhat tricky spot. I remember as a kid, he was kind of like hard to get to. You know, it was kind of tricky to get there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think I have beaten him. There you go. And it says, you beat Robin. And I think it takes you... Does it take you to the little room where they all show up? Yes.
Hi, I'm Robin.
Oh, that's what he said. Now, Robin is actually this is the guy you play as in Muppet Monster Adventure.
Just about to say that.
Oh,
He's
you
the main character, not Kermit. Robin.
Yeah, I like Robin, actually. I got a soft spot for him.
He's the main character in Muppets Monster Adventure.
Maybe that's why I got a soft spot for him. Yeah. Anyway, his car is absolutely abysmal. He has the steamroller, which has... I guess that must be maximum speed. I think on the right. I think that's maximum speed because like this feels slow, but I feel like it can get up to its top slow speed kind of quickly. So I'm guessing the first thing is acceleration, turn, then maximum speed. I think. Let me show you the stats of that car I unlocked with Kermit, with Rizzo actually, because I know I was banging on about that. Check this out. Speedster. There, look at that. That is a good car. Look at that.
Nice. Acceleration.
Look at those stats. You can't beat those stats. Those are good stats.
He's good at 5, I didn't know.
Moon buggy. Flying saucer cheese. Actually, I like the Speedster too. This one's like a bit more balanced. This was always like one of my...
It's just a worse version of the other one.
Yeah, it's a little more controllable. Actually, there's a few cars in this game that have like the M symbol on it. Like the Racer, the Speedster, the Supercharger, and the Sportster, I think. But anyway, I think we did complete the swamp. Yes, we did. We have a star on the swamp. Look at that.
So just real quick again, so boss is not relevant here because there is no boss.
That's right. There's only bosses in these tracks, the battles. So Canyon has a boss, Trafalgar Square, Theater, Chamber, Lagoon, and Laboratory.
Yeah, and so then there's no Muppet. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's right. And then
Very good.
these are the stunts as well. So very interesting. I love the stunts. I love this whole game. What am I gonna say? Anyway, in the next part, I think we'll do Ghost Town Adventure. Yes, that seems right. So, until then, thank you very much for watching, and as I always say, for Liam and for CrystalFissure, farewell for now, but not forever. See you later, guys.